Hi, this is Dieter for sitemanager.io. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the Smart Content module to create login pages and protect content for your visitors. To do this, we need to install the Smart Content module like we did before. If you're only going to use one group, one login group, you can use the free module. So you just activate this right here. And then we log into the project. We have created a download page, which has a download file, which we are going to protect with a login and a logout system, which is very basic right now. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the configuration of Smart Content and the code environment. We've already created one group, the login group, and gave it an easy password value. Always set it to private and session. We set it to unique, but combined could be great as well if you're working with smart content, for example, or add something else to it. Once again, you can use the site manager variables if you want to code directly inside the components which content can be seen or not seen. You also have the group ID, which is used for the Smart API. And for login systems, it's very important to know that the API is used to build more complex login system where you actually store data for your users. So to make sure it's GDPR compliant, we use Amazon Cognito or AtomID or other platforms that we connect using the API. But that's not what this video is going to talk about. So this is our login setup, which is very basic. Also, we did not enable URL login because this is more for smart content and public passwords. We can still copy the smart rules section. Now, this part of the configuration is important right now. So as you can see, you can set the login form to automatically reload or not reload the page. I'm going to show you that in the knowledge base how this code works. Because for a login form, you will need to build your login and logout button in the code environment, and you can implement it anywhere you want. So in this example, we just build it on a page, but you can do it like whatever you want. So you can also make sure that the CMS user, so your end client, can change the password of this group. So if you want them to be able to do that, you just switch this on. So when you do that, and we go to the settings page, you will notice that there's a password section where the CMS user will be able to change the login passwords. So when we return to the code application, we also need to enable, if we want to use smart rule sets, which we're going to do right now for components. Again, we need the access logic configuration, and we can switch everything on right here if we want to use it for pages, databases, or content. In this example, we only need the content section because we only built the components on a content level, and we don't need the other configuration right now. Now I have opened our knowledge base and went to the configuration and implementation section of Smart Content. And in 4.1 and 4.2, you will find the libraries that are used to access or leave groups. So this is needed when you are coding something and you want to post the passwords and let people log into the page or log out, leave the group. So if you're using like we are doing right now, it's highly suggested to post an input variable with the name spass to this protected.php file. And when this password is correct, if you have posted it directly to the file and you have switched on reload page, it will automatically reload the page and the visitor will be logged in. If you have chosen no reload, then it's recommended to use this using JavaScript and then handling it when you return the JSON with a success status that the user is logged in or that the password is incorrect or something else. For public access, you can use the public password, but this is not used in protected pages. And you can also leave the group by just simply posting or simply opening the logout file. Or if you want to log out of a specific group, you need to post the password to that group. So this is where the library files are explained. Now we have returned to the project and we are going to the content application, where we have set already, previously we already have set the access rules for these 3 content blocks. So we have set this rule that it is only visible when people are not logged in. And this is visible when people are logged in, these 2 sections. So when we go to the smart rule set, you will see that this is shown when people are not logged in yet. And reversely, this is only shown to the content group login. Okay, now if you see the code for these components, it's very basic. So like I said, it's posting to the protected.php file in the library, and it's posting the passwords. And when it's correct, it will automatically reload the page, because this is what we set to in our configuration. These types of codes are also available in the knowledge base. In the knowledge base, where we have the password protected contents example, you can find some code that's ready available to copy paste inside your project, and it will work. So this is an example of a login form with the reload setting on. So you see, just post directly to the file and it will automatically reload the page after doing so. And this is an example where it's using a jQuery post to and checks the status of when people log in. And similarly, for a logout button, you can find this code right here. So you simply paste this code inside your project on the place where you want to log in, log out system. It will work automatically. So this is the published website with our protected page in it. So when we go to the download page, you will see that we don't see any information to download the information that we have created. So we need to log in first, and the password was Navarro. And as you can see, because we used the reload function, we simply posted it to the file, it reloads the page, and you can now download the file or log out again out of the page. So it's really easy to implement login and logout systems using the Smart Content module. And usually when you only work with one group, which is mostly the case, you simply can use the free version. If you want to attach more complex login systems, you will need to add the API to do that. And there's also an example in the knowledge base of how this works with the Smart API. This is the end of this video. If you have more questions about Smart Content, you can visit our knowledge base, which the link is shown on screen right now. And you can also send us an email or let us know what you're thinking, and we will be happy to help you out. Thank you for watching.